So you tell us when we're ready.
I think we're ready.
Oh, ready? We're rolling. Cool.
We got.
So what's planned?
Okay.
So guys, we're gonna pick a scene right now. So like we said, we're gonna pick a moment out of time and space that's rife with conflict and mystery. So let's start throwing out some suggestions. And remember that if we have a couple like conflicting things, we'll just combine them, and it'll be nice and stupid and weird and fun. So any ideas for a scene?
Dinosaur Wars of 1812.
Yes, the classic time.
Yes.
Classic Dinosaur Wars.
Back when, like T-Rexes wore top hats.
Yeah.
So are we we can be dinosaurs then? Or we conspiring dinosaurs?
We haven't established that. We've just decided that there's
what's our scene?
warring dinosaurs in 1812.
I'm down to be a dinosaur.
Oh.
Yeah, what's the conflict?
What's the conflict? Are we like going to be two opposing teams? Or are we gonna try to be something?
Or maybe we're looking for something.
Ooh.
Like the fountain of youth.
That's cool.
So are we
top
dinosaur explorers in the new world trying to like find the fountain of youth?
And it's like a space race, so they're like the
Maybe we should dial back the merging every idea.
Only one can be young.
They're on fire.
That could be the conspiracy.
Yeah.
We could also have it be like trying to decide like what to do with like the humans we've just enslaved, or fountain of youth, or like
us versus humans.
Or what if we're the humans and we've stumbled upon the Great Dinosaur War while we're trying to find the Fountain of Youth?
So dinosaurs against dinosaurs?
So the dinosaurs are fighting. We're just mere mortals amongst their presence, trying to find immortality.
Trying to find the Fountain of Youth?
Let's say we've found the Fountain of Youth, and what do we do with it with this dinosaur war around us? Yeah. Do we like try to escape, or do we try to like ally ourselves with the dinosaurs?
Would we be unstoppable warriors if we got to the Fountain of Youth? Could we be killed?
Could we enslave the dinosaurs?
These are good questions.
So it's like what we found the Fountain of Youth during the dinosaur war
of 1812.
Okay.
That's important to remember.
So there's two dinosaur factions then. Fighting the war, because you can't have just one team fighting a war. That's silly. Yeah. What are the two sides? Is it like herbivores versus carnivores, or is it like T-Rexes versus raptors, or
red team versus blue team?
That's how real wars work.
I like the herbivores versus carnivores.
All right.
Yeah.
What about the omnivores? What are they like? Are they the mercenaries?
They're like the Swiss of dinosaurs.
The neutral party.
Never trust the omnivores. Yeah. Just make up your mind.
Can you guys name omnivorous dinosaurs?
Yes.
Okay.
He can, actually.
Good.
Okay. So I think for that we can use faction then. If we're humans, but we'll be like, if you're sympathetic towards one of the sides, like carnivore or herbivore or C or H, because I can't spell those words. Cool. Okay, so we're trying to figure out, we got the fountain, we're trying to figure out what to do with this. Cool.
Our newfound powers.
Cool. So now we're going to add roles. So everyone is going to contribute one role to the scene, starting with the person who lied most recently. And you're going to contribute the role you think belongs there the most. And we'll go around and we'll each add in one. Remember that these are templates. These are character archetypes. They're not necessarily they're not an individual. It's not like Steve the guide leader. It's, the carnivore sympathizer, or the dinosaur genocide advocate, or maybe something more positive and less death oriented that you guys will invariably think of. So who wants to start us off? Who is the liar in the group? Is it Cameron, because he looks really sketchy right now?
Yeah, I'll go for that. Yeah.
Okay.
What's a role that we need? I mean, every group needs a leader, but I think I'm going to leave that to someone else. I think we should do. So it's 1812, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can't think of what's the person. I don't know.
You can just put leader. That's a thing.
No. All right, I'll do that because that's all I can think of. Let's just do.
And do you want to give them an alignment of like herbivore, carnivore, sympathizer,
yes.
Or are you like?
Well, I mean,
pure human.
The leader, if he's going to lead us through this, is clearly strong-willed and bloodthirsty. So they're obviously part of Team carnies over here.
Team carnies. All right. Andrea, what role should we add next? Also, everyone should be thinking of theirs while we're doing it.
I'm thinking scientist, but I don't know if I want it to be a dinosaur expert or just...
Have you considered
I'm gonna go...
a really helpful scientist, like a cartographer?
Or maybe like a dinosaur anthropologist or something.
Yes.
Sociologist.
Dinosaur sociologist.
Dinosaur speech therapist.
Like a linguist. Yeah, that might be
Dinosaur
fun.
linguist.
Pretty good one, actually.
Yeah.
You can make it a scientist, and we can.
Yeah, I'll just make it scientist, and then okay.
They're like the master of everything when we need them to be. All right.
And they're on team omnivore.
Okay, they're in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, I wanted to do sociologist.
I think we can have multiple of the same role too,
we could have
because the
multiple
goals are going to be
scientists.
different.
Let's do medic.
Okay.
Or a person medic.
A person medic.
Yeah, even though we found the fountain of youth and we don't need it.
Okay,
I like the
so
implication there.
basically-
Okay.
What
Yeah.
team is he on?
Herbivore, because he's a medic.
Oh,
That makes sense.
Okay.
Medics love vegans.
Okay. Alright, so I think my role will be a monk, because I've been wanting to find the fountain of youth for a long time. It's kind of a personal spiritual journey for me.
Nice.
And
I'm
are
gonna
they
make
on
the
a team?
assumption that you're an herbivore.
I don't like to pick sides,
Did
but
you
I
just
would be
assume
on
her
the
faction?
side of the
Yeah.
small
You better
and
check
weak,
your
so I would
privilege.
be team herbivore.
All right. I know.
I'm thinking like somebody who's there to document, like a secretary who's there to like kind of chart where they've gone and write down all the things that they've done.
Yeah, like biographer or something. Or,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's got to be a fancy term for the guy who does that on like a Antarctic
On, like, a
expedition.
voyage.
Historian.
Ken Burns.
Historian.
Yeah.
Historian.
David
Yeah.
Attenborough.
Yeah.
And what team are they on?
Herbivores.
All right. I'm gonna be. I can't spell this word, but I'm gonna be a Dinoceus in a human suit.
Dinoceus?
I'm gonna be or maybe it's I don't know. I'm gonna be dinosaur in a suit.
Dinosaurs.
Oh.
A human suit or like a fancy woolen
human suit.
Okay.
Are you going to
Deinonychus.
disguise
hidden dino.
dinosaur?
Yeah.
Disguise dinosaur. Okay.
I like that.
And it's a carnivore.
So it's
Disguise.
Transformers Beast War. Because you're in disguise
Yes.
and you're more than meets the
Does he wear
eyes.
like a mustache and like a monocle?
I think it's actually less of like a suit and more of just like the Clark Kent kind of thing.
Sure.
And you're like, oh, it can't be a dinosaur. It's wearing glasses.
He's always been with us.
Yeah, that dinosaur has had a monocle and a cane. Oh, wait, no, that's not a dinosaur. That's clearly a human.
Yeah.
No dinosaur has ever had a cane in their time before.
No.
So,
All right, so Zach,
what faction are you?
carnivore.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Someone's got to fund this. So, how about the gambler who is essentially lost everything, but has his last dollar riding on
Gambling
Oh.
investor.
I like
this?
that.
Gambling
Yeah,
investor.
Okay.
That's cool.
I like it. Very eccentric billionaire. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Made his money on the riverboats. Wait, no, those.
Riverboats aren't invented until
Yeah,
1813.
Ah, dang.
Stupid.
I'm gonna use
No,
my.
that's a point.
We'll get to that later.
So,
And then
Okay,
what
so
team
now-
are you on?
what faction?
Whoa, I'm pretty sure he's going to be one of the carnies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's bloodthirsty because he needs that money back.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, one omnivore.
Would be.
We got how many? We got 3 herbivores,
Three
And
carnivores.
3 carnivores.
3 carnivores.
As a scientist, I have to stay neutral.
That's how science works.
That
That's
makes
true.
sense.
No one
Can't
has
be
bias
biased.
in science.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
just
That's
facts.
so true.
Cool. All right, so now we're gonna pick our goals. We're gonna shuffle these all up, and someone's gonna shuffle them. It's not me. I'm not trustworthy.
I got it.
Cameron's got this.
I got this.
And then we're gonna assign each role 3 goals. The first one directly goes or correlates to the role itself. So if you're the scientist, it should probably be something sciencey related. If you're the leader, it's something clearly having to do with like a decisive moment with that fountain and like how we do this, how we navigate this war. The second goal
Keep it a secret.
contradicts or conflicts with someone else's goal, either an individual or a faction. It could be just straight up opposing the carnivores, or something particular like around the leader, like subvert the leader's authority. And then the final one complements a faction's objective. This is, or an individual's objective. So something that will help out one other player in this room or more. And these can be as like mechanical, like we do this with the fountain, or as like broad and story-driven narrative as you want. Like the carnivore faction wins the war, or like tips the scales in their direction, or something like that. All right, pass in your rolls, shuffle them. Again, someone who's more trustworthy than me, Cameron.
I thought
You're also the least trustworthy person.
I was gonna say I was assigned this because I was the liar. So
Trust, not trust. What's the difference?
The
Alright.
not part, I would assume.
It's only 3 letters.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't understand. Anyway, so we're each going to get a roll sheet back that we did not
We're
probably.
gonna go the opposite way
Right.
around this time.
Okay.
That should be you. There you are. That's for you.
I was a leader, Team Carnivore. My goal is to get everyone out alive along with the elixir, and also to sway the war in favor of the carnivores.
I am the scientist. My goal is to get lab funding. My second goal is to dissect the disguised dinosaur. And the third goal is to get a footnote in the historian's account.
I have the role of the gambling investor, and my goals are to drink from the fountain, look better than the leader, and sway the scientist to the carnivore side.
Yeah. Go.
My role was the monk. I was team herbivore. My goals were to achieve enlightenment, to not let the dinosaurs drink the fountain of youth, and to make youth tea.
I'm the historian. My goals are to get everyone to the ocean, make friends with a carnivore, and eat someone, but really not like it.
I am the medic. I am team herbivore. My main goal was to leave the fountain behind. My other goal was to make sure the leader gets hurt or injured in some fashion. And then lastly, my goal is to strengthen the herbivore forces.
I am the dinosaur in a human suit. I'm on the carnivores. My goals were to use the fountain water to win the dinosaur war, cast out the herbivores, and team up with the investor to help fund carnivores in the war.
This one's upside down.
I don't know if you can fix that.
Yeah. All right, so here's what's going to happen. We're now going to enter the scene as characters within these roles. So you're going to be someone, and you're going to be trying to achieve these 3 goals at the end of the scene. Now, there's a couple things you have at your advantage, or to your disposal, other than just lying and bluffing and shaking your fist. The most important is influence. We all have 3 tokens representing, our stake in the world. You can spend them to make anything about the scene true. The caveats being it cannot conflict with something that's already established. So you can't spend one to say, there's no dinosaurs, because there are dinosaurs. That's the whole point of this scene. You cannot take away agency from someone, so I can't spend one and say, Heather's dead. That would be boring. And then finally, you cannot just defeat the point of the scene. So we can't spend one and say, the fountain of youth, like, water is sent to London and we're all done. Whatever. Okay. Does that all make sense? The other things we can do, we can have sidebars, so we can go have a private conversation. We can also switch to narration. If there comes to a point where we need the plot to advance as characters, we all vote for someone to tell a little bit of a story. And that might not happen in the scene. It might. We'll see. But anyway, most importantly, guys, we need to figure out what we're doing with this fountain. We're trapped in the middle of this dinosaur war. There's like a stegosaurus mile behind us, a whole army of them with their laser guns.
In 1812?
Yeah.
And dinosaur lasers.
I mean, they've been evolving for a long
The
time.
dinosaurs have laser guns. So we gotta deal with the dinosaur lasers.
And they're the dominant species on Earth. More
I mean,
so
at least
than
in this
They
humans.
have
area.
lasers.
Sure.
Yeah.
They're having a war and we're not, I guess.
Well, I mean, like we should start gathering water, from the fountain.
I think we should just leave.
We should get the heck out of here.
Ain't nobody got time
I
for
don't
this.
think we should.
We got all of our powers.
No. If anything,
We're all immortal.
we need to use the scientist to either figure out what is the makeup of this water, so that we can reproduce and, push the human race.
I wonder who the scientist is.
That would be a great idea, but I think that
How dare you imply such slander?
I think if any science can happen, they would probably need some lab funding. Yeah, they need some moolah.
I agree. Maybe we should find some investors in the dinosaurs. Do you think that, like, these carnivores, they seem like they know what's up? Like, do you think we could use them, like, not necessarily ally them, but manipulate them into funding our research more?
That would be good.
That's not a bad
but
idea.
We can
I think
communicate with the dinosaurs?
Did you say we can?
We can communicate. So we can communicate with them.
Yeah, they speak
Okay.
the Queen's English.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have mustaches.
I'm also going to point out how we are in the middle of a war, and time is of the essence.
Yeah.
Right.
We should definitely get out of the jungle and get to the coast and try and get home.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to get out of here.
I'm probably a little thirsty though for my journey.
We
so
should-
I would like to drink some.
We should
I
definitely
might
drink
even
some
From the
infuse it,
fountain?
make a
Protect
tea.
us.
I don't know. Make some food with it if we need to.
What? Well, we just had some. Let's get out of here.
We did have some. I don't know.
Oh, did we
Have
not?
we?
We just got the powers from the fountain. Did we not?
Well, we just.
I don't think we've
discovered.
decided
we're
that we
here.
have.
We haven't decided if we're gonna partake.
We haven't yet ingested the water.
Oh,
Oh my.
So
Well,
we
I
should
would
probably
like-
just
we should probably
ingest
just
some.
have some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
think
no,
as
no,
a team,
to
can we
protect
decide that
us.
we're all gonna drink some?
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
None of us really
Okay.
want to.
I think we can. Oh, Zach. Also, by the way, if you want to talk, just raise your hand. Well, I'll shut up.
I mean, I think you're right. We need to, we shouldn't just drink the water. I mean, who knows what it would do to us? Maybe we should eat something first.
Well, I can run a
Like
lab
each other?
or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, so if we were to like drink it, then we could just eat each other because we'd be immortal, right?
There's also a lot of dinosaur corpses around, so we could
We are in a
cook up
jungle
some
with-
of the dinosaurs.
I'm sure
Right.
food
How
or
long?
Also,
How long will it be until the dinosaurs find us and find this fountain, though?
10 minutes.
Okay.
He says while setting a phone timer.
Okay,
So-
so I think what we should do just really quickly is everyone needs to drink some of the water
I don't know
in
why I did
whatever
this. This
way,
doesn't
in
help
whatever
me at all.
form they want to,
Okay.
either with food or just have some water.
But let's be careful though, because we don't know whether this fountain will give us eternal. Like, there's immortality and there's invincibility, and those are two different things. Also, this could just be some water.
It might just make us
No,
look
we know
young.
it's the fountain of
Oh,
youth.
actually, yeah, that was in the scene.
Sorry.
You don't need
Yeah,
to
yeah,
explain
yeah.
it.
But if it's a fountain of youth, does it turn us into babies?
Ooh.
It's a good
The
question.
fountain of youth
I
turns
don't
us
know.
into babies,
Crap.
Oh no.
or at least toddlers. We can communicate with each other.
All right. Well, so I'm definitely against having humans drink that. Do the dinosaurs? Oh, actually, I'll spin it. The carnivores, neither dinosaur race has discovered this.
Okay.
So, I think what we should do is give it to the carnivores first, because I'd rather deal with tiny, dangerous things than large, dangerous things.
A stegosaurus is pretty large. Also, laser rifle.
True, but what if that...
Yeah.
Wait, was that a token though? Like, can you?
That was
can
a
you say
token.
that was a token.
Oh, that was my token. Oh, I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, I feel like that doesn't.
We're giving it to the carnivores first.
Okay.
Or is that too
know
much?
I think
if
that-
that's
well,
not a
power?
fair.
I think
yeah.
that's
Too much power?
like agency,
Okay.
but that's fine.
Okay.
We'll just give you this back.
All right. I still make my point though.
Yeah.
That
I don't
tiny
think we
di-
should.
We can have a vote about it. I think we're at
Ooh, I like the vote.
voting democracy's
Okay.
good.
Yes.
guys. Yeah, it's 1812. We invented
Right.
democracy.
Yes.
I don't think that the dinosaurs should drink the water. Because we don't know how it's going to affect the dinosaurs. We know how it affects our DNA, that we turn into toddlers, but we don't know what it's going to do to them.
What's
I
DNA?
think that we should take some back to study it. Don't give it to the dinosaurs because it can make them more powerful.
So how about we nominate someone to take some of the water so we can study the effects, the scientists can study the effects of the
Well,
person who
I would-
consumes
We
some of
should
the
all
water.
get out of the middle of a war, though.
Yeah.
Sure, we
Like,
are in the
should
middle
all
of a
just
war.
go. with take samples, but let's
But-
you know.
But maybe should we like sample it first and then figure out if we need to destroy it so the dinosaurs don't have it?
I'll
I don't know. I
sample
mean,
some,
can-
and you
can-
guys can-
I would
I
love
can
to
take
sample
some.
some
Can we
home,
really
yeah.
trust
and then take
each
some
other?
home.
Yeah, someone can pick some up, and then something can happen.
Well, some of us should
in a
take it, and some of us
safer
shouldn't
place.
because
Yeah,
some
I'm
of us are
fine
gonna be
taking it,
toddlers.
so I nominate myself
Yeah.
to take
And
it.
then
I
someone's
nominate
gonna need
myself
to
as
spike.
well.
See, Alright. here's
Dinosaurs don't eat toddlers.
Mm.
Alright.
It's part of the Geneva Convention.
I don't think we should drink it because how are toddlers going to be able to help carry all this stuff back?
You have the mental acuity of a toddler when you drink the water.
It's true.
Oh dear.
And you also have the strength of a toddler too. Clearly, meaning
That you are in fact a toddler.
you are I think we just
Literally a
established that
toddler.
You're literally a toddler.
But the toddlerness only lasts for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
But
Oh, I like
5 minutes
that.
are crucial, and we got to get going. I don't
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
gonna
get
drink-
stuck with a
we
toddler.
can't just sit around.
I'm gonna drink the tea. I'm gonna drink the water now.
But you're putting us all at risk.
You
Also,
said
the cameras.
Was your 10 minutes before when dinosaurs come to us? Is that what?
Yeah, that's how long we.
How close are we? Can we see them on the horizon?
Fine, we got 6 minutes and 20 seconds according to
I'm
my.
gonna say
Okay,
that
we
I
gotta
happen
go.
to
Put in
take
your
a sip of
sundial.
water.
Yeah, and I'm taking some water.
Yeah,
as well.
we drank some water. I
Is
infused it.
someone
I
keeping
made it.
notes of everything that's happening? We probably want to keep track of.
They're
Would
toddlers
you like to
now.
appoint someone
Yeah, they are
to take
officially
notes?
toddlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a toddler.
Okay, at 1 minute remaining, they'll be
I
not
think-
toddlers.
I think one of us should stay behind.
Why? Why?
I think
We need to
you
be
guys,
as a unit.
I
because
don't
we need,
mind
we can't
staying
just let,
behind
we can't
and
just let
forever
everyone take it.
drinking this water and being with the dinosaurs.
should
I
we-
really don't mind.
Should we vote on
I-
someone who gets left behind?
I am not for leaving someone behind.
I think we should all just go.
I think we should leave as well. And then drinking something is just going to slow us down.
Right.
We have a
They already
toddler.
drank
I already
it.
consumed.
Yeah,
Well, we should leave you.
I drank some water.
And I'm okay with that.
No, we shouldn't. We should pick them up and we should
Yeah,
all
they're
go.
small. They're small.
We can just carry
help
them.
them.
Right.
Yeah,
You
you,
strong?
You
you
stay
guys
with
should
us.
go.
Can I
I'm
go
staying. I gotta go.
piggyback
I feel like one of us should
Yes.
stay behind. I mean, we can't just let this get into all the dinosaurs' hands.
Who? We're gonna leave the toddlers?
No,
What are
I'm
they
taking
gonna
that
do?
toddler.
No, no, no,
I'm getting a piggyback
Oh, right.
ride.
I volunteer to stay behind. You guys can.
Well-
you guys.
Why
can
is
go.
everyone suicidal? No.
Yeah.
No, it won't. It will be okay.
You're a dino trader, aren't you? Look, I still think we need to have some sort of stake in this war. That, like, we can't just run away. That we need to, perhaps sabotage one of the sides so this war is over. So when we come back, there's not fighting dinosaurs. There's a civilized dinosaur race we can communicate with. That's how we humans solve problems, is by picking a
This-
side and obliterating the other.
This is
Well,
a good point.
The one way to learn more about dinosaurs is by dismembering them.
But dinosaurs are so cute.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I am neutral about the vivisection of
The
dinosaurs.
dissection of dinosaurs.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm
you can learn
okay.
a lot.
I'm okay with the dissection. You do learn a lot.
There might be
Yeah,
one
I'm
among
just saying.
us.
I agree with it. Okay.
I thought you were maybe going
No,
somewhere.
there was no point to that. I'm just saying. I agree with it.
All right.
But dinosaurs are approaching.
And
There's-
we should leave the premise.
We should.
We could leave the premise. Like, I do want to send an envoy to try to, like, spike the herbivore water because they have the laser rifles. With this water.
Oh, the herbivores have the lasers?
But-
With this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I should point out, carnivores are carnivores, man. They'll eat anyone.
I mean-
except for toddlers, apparently.
They won't toddlers.
They want
Geneva
toddlers.
Convention.
Yeah, we eat the toddlers.
Did we set a timer for the toddlers?
Yeah, it's 1 minute on the main timer.
I think
Who's
it would be good if
Not
I
carnivores,
stuck
apparently.
around. Don't worry about it, guys. I've got this. You guys can. You should go off and spike the herbivore's water. I think that's the right thing to do. But we have to do something about these toddlers. I mean, we can't raise toddlers at the Fountain of Youth.
Who are you?
This is a weird motivation going on here all of a
Well, the
sudden.
toddler thing
Okay.
only lasts for a few
Are
minutes.
the
So we're
toddlers
we're
immortal?
probably teens by now.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
what I think is, if we take the water back, I can go and study it, and we might be able to turn it into a way to go and make all the dinosaurs juvenile. Maybe get rid of,
Can't return.
get rid of some of their aggression towards each other, and it'll be all kumbaya. But
I don't think
We gotta
we
do some
can trust
research.
the water going to these dinosaurs.
well, that's why I gotta research
Whoa.
it first.
Yeah, I'm
I
fine
think
with-
this water is actually.
Thanks for.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think the water actually made all the toddlers aggressive. I think we need to do something.
Oh, they're highly aggressive.
Stop punching me.
Feed the toddlers to the carnivores.
Okay.
Wow, I am
No, but the
not okay with that.
Dinosaurs
I think
don't
we
eat us.
we need
What
to
if we
get the
took
toddlers
toddler's
out of
legs
here.
Also,
so that they
technically,
can attack us?
I'm a teenager.
We need to get them.
Yeah.
We need to get them out of here before the dinosaurs arrive, because the dinosaurs are going to be here sooner than the toddlers.
Teenagers.
It's going to wear off.
You're a
I
toddler.
mean,
Should we
I'm
send
13.
Should we send someone to go talk to the dinosaurs? Maybe kind of like as a peacekeeper in a way.
We could.
I mean, yeah, do we have
honestly,
like someone can
I'll talk
go-
to the carnivores.
we should
I'll
have
talk to them.
all the.
Or what are you
we
gonna
should have
give them?
all the herbivores go talk to the herbivores.
I'll give them one of the
I think
babies.
we should have the scientists go talk to the carnivores because they're a
Yeah.
neutral party.
Mm.
We didn't
Tell-
want to be picking
Tell the
sides.
carnivores that how this fountain works, and then they know. And then maybe they can use that against the herbivores.
Sure.
All right. Yeah.
But why are we against?
Could someone give me, like,
nominate myself to
$5
talk to
and
the
I'll do it?
carnivores.
I think I've got a $5 in my wallet. I don't have any.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Sure.
right. Yeah. Great. That's the lab funding I need.
Okay.
So do we know who the scientist is, or are we
Pretty
just-
sure
we're
it's
just
pretty sure it's
guessing?
not you, bro. So we have 50 seconds. They're adults again. Poof.
So
Damn.
Okay, so we're
Alright,
electing
I
you to
have
go
my
be our.
supply of water.
Yeah. Yeah. I can go over.
Can we go?
Talk to those
we all
din-
leave?
talk to the
We'll
carnivores.
Well, the rest of us will meet at the rendezvous
What
point.
have you?
You'll talk.
You'll talk
go
to
to-
the carnivores.
Carnivores,
Because
alright.
we're going to have the herbivores talk to
Well, I
the
should go
carnivores.
with you and talk to the carnivores too.
Okay.
You
Okay.
guys go talk
I
to the
feel
carnivores.
like
will
you're gonna
stay here
eat her.
and protect
What?
the,
I feel like you're gonna eat her if you do that.
What is that? That doesn't make any sense
have
at
you
all.
always had that mustache?
Alright, well, the dinosaurs are coming, so let's figure
Okay.
out.
Figure it
I
out.
should definitely go with you though. 'cause
Okay, quickly vote
she was
whether
better than
whether
one.
they should both go or just Heather. Vote. Point at him if you say the both, and point at her if just her. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh, it looks
Okay,
Two.
it looks like it's just you.
3. Okay, just Heather.
It's just Heather.
And then the rest of us escape to the rendezvous point.
No, I'm gonna stick around. I feel like it's a good. I feel like this is a good plan.
Let's vote on whether we're violently dragging Zach back. Point at Zach if you want to leave him here. Point at me if you want to violently drag him back.
1, 2,
2,
3.
Oh,
You're coming with us. We pull
Alright.
you by your tail.
And the timer just ran out, so we have to go.
And we're going. Can we go to the coast? Can we get on a boat?
Yeah, and I think that's scene.
Oh, okay.
Scene.
Scene.
So
Okay.
let's, unless actually since you went, do you want to narrate the last little bit?
Last little bit.
What happens in your carnivore meeting?
Well, was I just telling them?
It's up to you.
My job was just to tell them about the. All right.
You can do whatever you want. I trusted you, but that might be silly.
All right.
This is your time to get yourself a point.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, I went over and I talked to some of the the carnivore dinosaurs and gained their trust. I showed them where the fountain of youth was, and then they drank it, and it also turned them into toddlers. And I stole one and dissected it.
Are we talking like...
The end.
Okay.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
So go ahead and flip over your roll sheets and let's go through one at a time. And let's start with Heather.
All right.
What were your goals?
I was a scientist.
Wait, what?
Oh,
My
someone want to
goal-
keep track of points on the bottom
Oh
there?
yeah, I'll do it.
My goal was to get lab funding. Now I don't know if stealing $5 from whoever counted, just a bribe would count, but
I will say
Well.
$5 is $5 more than you had beforehand.
Yeah.
yeah. And-
True.
yeah. So I maybe a point there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the second one's debatable. I wanted to dissect the disguised dinosaur, but I at least nah. Okay. And
I'd say we could give you half a point for both of those.
that's
so.
what I was.
One total.
Yeah.
And then my third one was to get a footnote in the historian's account. I feel like I played a pretty noteworthy role.
I see.
Historian, would you have?
That was me.
Would you say that her staying behind to talk to the dinosaurs was noteworthy?
I mean, it was pretty like sacrificial, so yeah.
Yeah, so I got a footnote. Okay.
Alright, so 2 for Eric.
So 2.
Okay.
And let's just keep going. That would historian.
My role was to get everyone to the coast. That was my number 1. Make friends with a carnivore. I was really hoping to make friends with a carnivore. That would be great.
We almost captured one, but then we cut it up for some reason.
Yeah. And then I was supposed to also eat someone, but hate it. Then I was a herbivore.
Weird.
Did you eat one?
I didn't, but I was trying really hard.
You wanted to go away alone with
Are you trying to the toddlers?
Maybe.
That's weird.
There's nothing wrong with
Andrea.
eating babies.
Okay, so wait, he got 1 point?
1 point.
Did I get
Okay.
one? Cool.
Yeah.
So I was the monk, and I was supposed to achieve enlightenment, which I tried to be really peace and.
I feel like being a toddler for half of this was probably not.
But I was like a really
Especially-
chill toddler.
But you also went through puberty again.
Yeah, but then I came back. That's fine, and I was like, hey.
Raise your hand if you think Andrew had reached enlightenment.
Enlightenment's pretty heavy.
Yeah, I think.
Wow, that was.
I think it's a 0.
Not even she
Okay.
rose.
Sorry.
I thought I had this until the narration scene of don't let the dinosaurs drink the water. So thanks.
Bummer.
And then make youth tea, and I not only made but I drank
Nice.
my tea. So
Nice.
I got 1
That's
point.
There you
point.
go.
Get 1
There
point.
you go.
Alright. I was the medic, and my goal was to leave the fountain behind, which we left the fountain behind.
Sure.
Right? We didn't bring the fountain with us.
No.
We stole some.
We definitely took some
For-
water.
You took
It wasn't
water,
the fountain.
but we didn't take the
Yeah,
fountains.
I'll give it to you.
semantics.
I think I should get a point because there's
Let's see if there's another one that's kind of close, and then
Yeah.
we'll.
Cause the leader to get injured,
I did not get injured.
emotionally injured.
No.
No.
Berated?
I feel like I did pretty good. I had such a tight rule on everyone. Anyway, go ahead.
Strengthen the herbivore forces. Giving the carnivores the fountain of youth probably did not help the herbivores in any fashion.
No.
So
We'll give you 1 point.
yeah,
Yeah.
pity point.
Zach?
Alright, I don't know if I got any of these, but let's see here. For the
Who were you?
I was the dinosaur in a human suit.
Ah.
Which you pretty much got at the end. It's dragging you up by the tail.
Tail, yeah.
Let's see.
I didn't hear that. That's great.
The objective guiding role was use the fountain water to win the dinosaur war or world. The opposes the faction's objectives, cast out the herbivores. Didn't quite work. And then the last one was team up with the investor to help fund carnivores in the war.
So who was the investor?
I was the investor.
But you didn't pay the $5.
I didn't pay the money.
So
Oh.
the fountain was used.
I was gonna say
For the
the carnivores. Yeah,
And
I think you.
And
you
I
give
did
them 1
actually
point.
initiate that
Yeah.
because of some
true.
of my goals.
True.
So that's a point.
You
We'll
get
give you
a
a
point.
point.
If I get a pity point, you should get a pity point.
Any point.
Yeah.
Pity points for everyone.
All right, I was the leader. I got everyone out alive with
With
elixirs. That's that word. Yeah, so I think I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, get
we all
elixirs
got
out.
out alive.
I didn't realize you were the dinosaur, otherwise I would have been okay leaving you behind. Don't let the Urbies have power.
Yeah.
I don't think I did that. And then use the carnies to help further your goals. So
I mean, you kind of did that.
yeah, I think sending the ambassador off to
But
like
she was an herbivore. Oh, she was an omnivore.
Omnivore. So
Yeah.
half
But she
carnivore.
did show the.
she helped the carnivores out. So I think
Yeah. Through her.
if everyone else is getting pity points, I'm sure.
So you got 3 points.
I got 2.
You got
Oh, 2.
Cool.
So I was
Yeah.
a gambling investor.
Mm-hmm.
Goal to drink from the fountain, which I did.
Nailed it.
Look better than the leader. I technically did not do, although I did get to ride a piggyback.
You got to.
And
You
that's
got
pretty-
To, you got to revert
Half a
to.
point.
Wait, no, you were still like full size human or adult, right? Even though you were
I was-
essentially a baby.
No, I mean, like the strength of a toddler.
Well, strength of a toddler,
I think
but it's
you
not
was-
like you were like a foot tall.
No,
baby.
I think she
Yeah.
was.
Oh, okay. Well, baby.
I think if you had the strength and the mental and the, like-
therefore you looked better than the leader.
I like the thought process
Right.
there.
You have to jump
But
through
then
some hoops.
sway the scientists to the carnivore side, which I feel like we did by
Yeah,
setting
yeah,
up.
Yeah.
I swayed.
All right,
So 2 points.
2 points.
Nice.
Cool.
So, how many? Is
Yeah, who
there a
won?
winner?
There's no the three of you tied,
Nice.
and then
And then
the
we
four
all
of us
lost.
got second.
Yeah.
Real pity.
Pity second. All right. Cool. So now, if we were doing another round, we would go again. We would all like change a couple goals, maybe add in another roll, shuffle them back, and either redo the scene or jump it forward in time. Like maybe there's what do we do, or like what does this look like 10 years down the line when we come back to this desolate jungle? Like how has the war gone on, and how do we?
Because we've
Does
run
the
out.
fountain even still exist?
Yeah, we've run out of elixir.
We need to
come
get
back
more.
of it.
Or we could just
I
do the
would
scene
make
again, and
my
yeah, we're all
EG.
just different
Right.
roles then.
Yeah.
So yeah, good job, guys. I think we learned what Dinosaur War of 1812 was all about.
Do we need a round of applause?
No,
Oh.
I don't think.
Do you want a round of applause?
No, I lost. I don't
Yeah, I think
Sorry,
since
I
no
give it
one-
a second.